David Stark from WatcherPass.com, your website for movie reviews, interviews, and recommendations. Today, I'm joined by Sarah Allen and Tommie-Amber Pirie, the stars of The Retreat, which is releasing in theaters and on VOD on March 21st, 2021. We're going to talk to them in just a second, but first, let's check out the trailer. And while you're watching, if you can like and subscribe to this channel, that would be fantastic. It helps me out a lot. Thank you.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about this place that we're going to.
According to their profile,
Let me guess, they're excited to share their little slice of heaven.
we're here.
Wow, nice place. What? I just saw someone. Someone was watching us. Oh my God. Oh.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me. This is Sarah Allen and Tommie-Amber Pirie, who are the stars of The Retreat, which is releasing in theaters and on VOD on May 21st, 2021. It's a lesbian slasher film that is amazing because it is also just a very good slasher. Like the characters seem genuine and, nothing extra about them. They're just good, horror characters, and that is mostly because of these two and their natural, natural performances. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
So the first question is, I guess, how did you get involved in this film? I didn't see a ton of horror in y'all's background. So I guess, what was it about this? How did this come across your desk? And what was it that appealed about this film?
Well, like with any other audition, I have an agent. My agent sent me an audition, and I auditioned, and then I got it after a couple of callbacks, and then Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, I got the audition, and then I think I became invested in getting this job once there was a little bit of positive feedback from my first audition. and then I took a closer look at the script and was like, oh, I don't want it. So yeah, that's how that happened for me.
And I guess, how did you all prepare for this role? I mean, did you go hunting? Did you go to the wilderness? Tommie-Amber, did you prepare some terrible coffee? Like, how did you prepare for these characters and to kind of, get in?
First of all, don't you dare say that I would ever prepare terrible coffee. Okay.
I understand everything for your art.
You wouldn't do that.
I would never do that. How did I prepare? Well, I read the script. I, worked on my character choices and stuff like that. I, broke it down in terms of where, I start, where I, end up in the middle and the end. What are my relationships with my characters, with my fellow, co-stars and the people in my life. And then, and then I just dove in. I mean, I have a, physically it was an enormous feat, and that it was a very demanding role for me.
Definitely.
It was very, very exciting, but super physical. I have a background as I'm an athlete by nature, and so that already had its kind of muscle memory preparation within me, and yeah. That's about it. And then you show up on set, and then you're in the costume, and you're in the world, and then you play.
Yeah. And definitely a very different type of physically grueling than, being an athlete. Like, I work out, but if I go and do hard labor for a day, my body hurts in all sorts of different ways. And this was
Totally.
Definitely a very different type of physical requirements. Sarah, how did you get involved in this?
I read the script, did my homework.
Craigslist.
What?
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, honey.
That's all right. I worked on the relationships. I dated a lot of girls.
Sacrifices for your art as well. There's so many sacrifices for this film.
I worked on the relationships, figured out how Val and Renee fell in love, and then worked on all the ways to be scared and what to be scared of, personally for me, so that I could relate to this script and what was going on. And then just showed up, and there were, I mean, very, very lucky to work with people we worked with. Tommy was a great leader in terms of a scene partner. So, you know, you just go off her, really.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And was this film, I didn't see the filming time. Was this filmed before kind of the world locks down or during?
Right
It was
before.
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then then it was edited, and now you're promoting it maybe as the world's opening up. I guess what has that been like, promoting it kind of for a release in theaters, which is kind of, you know, it's a new concept for a lot of people who haven't been able to go to the theaters in over a year.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think people, I mean, maybe, you know, who knows? There's a bunch of people that will probably run to the theater and want to sit right beside, you know, each other. But just to, you know, it's available anywhere where movies are sold. May 21st, boom. You can sit on your couch and watch this if you like, which I would advise just for like a little bit longer, guys. Just like chill out. What's it like promoting it during this time?
It's kind of,
I mean, I think there's, pardon?
kind of nice. We can be at home, or at the cottage or wherever.
We could be wherever we want to promote it, but so that's heavenly. But the that's all I have to say.
I think I'm gonna suggest a different response for your answer. I think the perfect place to watch this is maybe like on some sort of tablet in the woods, in a very dark space, and then you'll really kind of get in the mood of this film.
Totally. You should do that, David. You should totally do that.
You know, maybe. I mean, I've already watched it, so I don't want, you know, I'll know what to expect, so it won't be the same experience.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would go the opposite way. I'd be like, watch it in the middle of the day in a quiet living room.
Turn the lights on.
Yeah,
good sight lines.
Yeah.
So I know we don't have that much time. I'm going to switch to, I call it the lightning round. It's just very short, lightweight questions about the film. I want to see how you personally relate to the characters in the movie. You can feel free to pass on any of these. I won't be offended, but I try to keep them very answerable. So the first question, this is mostly for Tommie-Amber, but it's for both of you. How do you prepare your coffee?
Oh, with almond milk or oat milk, preferable.
Fancy.
And dark roast. Don't fuck around with my dark roast.
I'm all about oat these days. Yeah.
Very nice. Have you ever changed a tire?
You know what, man? No, but I have to change that because I had a walk. I was taking a walk the other day and I was like, why don't I know how to change a tire? So David, I'm going to get on that.
All right.
Sarah?
I've never changed a tire.
I have been in the periphery. Like I've participated in someone, you know, in a group changing the tire, but I've never actually done it myself. And I also feel like I need to rectify that.
I would have no idea.
Have you ever been hunting?
Yes. But only as a viewer, as a watcher in my young age. My father was a hunter, is a hunter. But no, I've never hunted. I don't want to hurt animals. I love them.
Except for the most dangerous animal.
Yeah,
you mean the alt-right extremists?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever broken or dislocated a finger?
Never.
Oddly, no.
Do you live stream or Twitch or any of the other, you know, real-time video streaming services?
No.
Okay.
No.
And last question is, if you could plan a relaxing, you know, relaxation retreat or couples retreat, where would you go?
I'm here. I'm living at my off-grid cabin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If I could go anywhere, I would go to like a Grecian island somewhere. Yeah.
It's also a good choice.
I like heat. I want to be warm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Which island?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a fantasy. Like it's a make-believe place. It has like white sand and like that like coral blue water, and yeah, and it's just warm, and there's like flowy clothing involved and books. Yeah.
And preferably no one trying to kill you. I would
And
think
no
that's
one's
probably-
trying to kill me. Yeah.
Excellent. So the film is out this Friday, May 21st. You know, I assume you're promoting it for this week and maybe a little bit after, but what's next for you all? What can people, you know, look for you upcoming?
Who knows, bud? Who knows?
Make
Who knows,
make a
man?
reality show about your off-grid cabin. That sounds perfect.
Well, you know, I thought about it. I think I might. I think I might do a little YouTube thing, just 5-minute clips here and there. But yeah, that's about
Now's
it.
the time.
Nice.
I'm doing a little episode of Kids in the Hall reboot that's coming out.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the Kids in the Hall are reuniting, and I get to be a part of it. I'm so excited. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sarah, anything any
I just finished
maybe a travel show?
I wish that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm very excited about getting on an airplane and doing some traveling. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I just finished on Friday. Finished filming a film called Past Life.
Beautiful.
So I don't know when that drops, but yeah, I'll be in that.
You could just ask your future self, you know, to tell your
Exactly.
past life when it comes out, and then you'll know.
That would be ideal. I
Yeah.
just don't know how to get a hold of that person. She's traveling.
iPhone 20 probably, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. The film is The Retreat. It comes out in theaters and on VOD May 21st, 2021. If you're comfortable going to theaters, you can see it then. If you're not, you can rent it, see it at home, see it in your off-grid cabin, wherever you want to. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was Sarah Allen and Tommie-Amber Pirie from The Retreat, which releases in theaters and on VOD on March 21st, 2021. You can check it out in theaters or maybe rent it and go out in the wilderness and watch it there. It'll be very fitting. It'll be very spooky. If you like this interview, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new interviews go straight to you. And as always, please go to watchourpast.com for all your movie reviews, interviews, and recommendations. Thank you.